Hey ladies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, first of all, I am Kelly Hall. I go by Kelly Hall Music on all social platforms. This is your place for music and ministry. Y'all, I put out a TikTok and an Instagram reel just stating that I believe the girlies are ready to get free and be disciplined. And I truly believe that. I feel it in my spirit, and I want to believe that that the Lord is really trying to send a message to his daughters about freedom and not following the social norms, not following everything that just looks good, and most importantly, not following the flesh. And so today's video, we're going to talk about, and I'm sharing about my recent hiatus of shopping and just what I feel like I'm being led to do in this season financially. I really believe that there is freedom from shopping addiction. And I also want to say that shopping addiction is not something that's cute. It is sad. And if you are struggling with it, you're going through it, and you're purchasing things nonstop, you're just spending, there's something behind that. You got to get to the root of that thing. You cannot allow your money, clothes, or things to rule you. You need to start wearing stuff that you already got, girl. You need to start getting back into that closet and shopping that closet and not at the mall, and so that you can have a couple of dollars in your account. And so we're gonna just talk about that more. I'm not gonna share my whole testimony here because I've already shared it. I will at some point kind of revamp it and share with you all the full testimony, but that's not happening right now. So right now I'm just sharing a bit of my journey. If you've never heard it. And so, I used to have a shopping addiction. I literally thought that I needed to keep up with the Joneses, the Kardashians, and anyone else in between. I loved the thought of not wearing the same thing over again. I loved the thought of just building my closet. And I don't know if it was because I worked at department stores, and I'm sorry because I'm trying to get ready for an event too, but because I, worked at department stores, it's like I wanted my closet to look like those department stores or something. I don't know. But I just began to operate in what I now know is honestly a spirit of greed and pride, and having things the way that I thought that they should be. But on the inside, y'all, is the problem. Most importantly, not just was my bank account broken, my spirit was broken. I was really trying to cover up some of my real issues, and those issues look like, and I'm gonna just do this here so I can still kind of talk to you all and you can see me better. You don't have to see like the side of my face, but what that looked like was just brokenness from daddy issues, brokenness from family issues, brokenness from not allowing the Holy Spirit to have full reign in my life. Like, I knew who he was, but I wasn't allowing him to have full reign. I knew that he needed to be head of my life, but I didn't think at that time he needed to be head of my finances. And yeah, I did tithe here and there, but if my account was negative, then I definitely didn't have it at that time. And so there was a lot of brokenness on the inside of me, and I had not fully surrendered to the Lord at that time. I was too headstrong on marriage, wanting to be married. I was too headstrong on wanting to make sure that I looked good so that I did not look like what I've been through. And I was too headstrong on just literally covering up my internal issues, and that's what was happening. I wasn't really into makeup at that time, but I was into clothes and shopping and dressing up and looking good at all times, at all costs, literally. And so that's just a brief bit of my story. God did eventually, thank the Lord, break me out of that, and I had to rethink my habits. I had to rethink what I was doing and where I was shopping and why I was shopping. And so he really took me through that process. However, even though I got better and I got out of the crazy shopping addiction, if you will, even just as having a regular 9-to-5, I still found myself, at times, getting things that were a little bit out of budget. And I want to encourage you, if this is your life, I'm just going to pause on my story right now, but if any of this sounds familiar to you, and I don't care what you're shopping for, it might not be clothes, it might not be shoes, it could be stuff for your house, it could be decor so that your house looks really good, it might be equipment, I don't know what it is. But if this is speaking to you, if this is ringing your bell a little bit, then I hope that you're going to actually take heed to it and actually, get into alignment with the Holy Spirit and what he's trying to tell you through me. Okay, I am only a vessel. I'm not an expert. I'm going to tell you that a lot. You're going to hear that a lot on this channel because I like to make it clear that I'm not a necessary expert. And if you want an expert, you can follow Dave Ramsey. You can follow all the other experts that are out there because they're out there. But I am a woman that has lived it as well. And so if you want to call me an expert, I'm not an expert because of just something I've studied, but something that I've lived. And so that's what it is for me. And so I want to encourage you, if you know your bank account is low, if you know that your bank account has been in a negative more consistently than it's been in the positive, and it's not just because you're not getting paid enough, if you know that you've been in the negative because of bad decisions, because you are trying to literally keep up with people, then I am going to go ahead. I'm going to tell you now, this is your time. This is your sign to stop. This is your time and this is your sign to get back right and to stop allowing the world, society, trends, Instagram, and everything else in between to rule your finances and to rule your body and to rule what you think you should have, and get humble. It's time to get humble. It's time to leave those things aside. And so my shopping hiatus that I'm on right now, my shopping diet, whatever you want to call it, it's been so good and beneficial for my life because I'm not just buying things to buy them. Y'all don't know how many screenshots I have of outfits that I think that are cute. And God has already been switching up my style. He's already been like changing how I dress. Sorry, I know I look crazy. But this time, it's like not even me trying to switch up my style or how I dress. I'm literally getting rid of those fleshly desires to just buy, even if I am changing up my style. So yeah, I might be wearing more joggers and not dresses, but if I'm just spending my money on joggers, am I still benefiting my bank account and my family and my future and myself? I can't put that money into the studio if I'm buying it and spending it all on all the things of the world. And so I just want to encourage you, what do you really want to invest in? Think about it. I want you to just take a moment. Can you really go on a shopping hiatus? Because I'm sure you can afford to. What have you been putting your money into? What have you been spending your money on? Where is your money going? So I want to encourage you to look over your bank account today. And I want you to just start writing down things that you see that are consistent. And then from there, I want you to start working on getting out what does not need to be in anymore. So again, it could be Starbucks. I know I'm really making somebody upset right now, not just the devil. Because some of y'all love that Starbucks. It could be, and I'm not saying not treat yourself. We're going to talk about that later in another video. You can treat yourself. But what are you investing in? It really matters. It really makes a difference. And so if you want to join me for the shopping hiatus, because I'm going to go a little bit longer, let me just tell you something really quick as I wrap up. I was going to buy myself a pair of shoes because I'm celebrating my 40th year of life. My birthday has passed already, but I'm still celebrating that late this year. And I'm also having my single release for Somebody God Loves. If you don't know what that is, please go and download and stream and purchase and support that song. It doesn't cost a lot of money. It's not going to put you into the negative. I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't be a hypocrite out here, but please be sure to stream the song as many times. And I pray that it's an encouragement to your spirit. Had to put that plug in there. But most importantly, I'm here to just tell you to drop what you're doing and join me in the shopping hiatus. So I'm going to go a little bit longer because I was going to purchase these shoes, but I'm like, I don't really need those shoes. I can just wear a pair of clear heels to my event and not what I was going to purchase, because it's not going to do me any good. It's not going to be beneficial to my bank account and my purse right now. And not just my bank account, or not just my purse, but my bank account and my financial goals. So we're going to talk about financial goal setting. We're going to talk about getting it together as I do it too. Again, I don't come to you as just some expert. I come to you as a woman who is still growing and still learning. Lastly, I want to share with you another plug, if you will. But I did write a book. It's called The Grown Woman's guide for growing spiritually. I'm going to be sharing some of the devotionals from my book, so I hope that you're going to join me as well. We're going to get financially and spiritually free. I'm going to be putting these videos in particular under a heading on YouTube, and it's called Freely. It stands for it's going to say Freely EST, which stands for Freely Established. But I pray that these videos are going to be a blessing to you. They're going to wake you up, and you are going to hear more about our shopping hiatus. I'm going to share some tips and different things with you as well. So if you're interested in joining me on the shopping hiatus, I want you to let me know in the comments below. I'm going to have to get your email, so you can DM me that either here in the comments or on Instagram. It's at Kelly Hall Music. Follow me there and then inbox me so that I can get your email, so we can discuss how we're going to do the shopping hiatus, so we can put our money towards wealth building and goals and not just things. All right. God bless you. I hope that you subscribe to the channel. I hope that you may be a little bit convicted, but you're going to be free indeed. God bless you.